watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you, anywhere, anytime. Which reminds me, I've got another trouble spot for you to check out. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
As it turns out, too many of its parts are degraded beyond use. However, here's some good news. An acquaintance of mine did some information digging. We've made a little discovery. Turns out, there's a building in downtown Boston where we may find a second comm hub in better condition. This message should trigger a marker update in your Pip-Boy's map. I'll be waiting for you there by the time you hear this.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Hey there, Slick. How you doing?
Hey.
Just let me know.
Piper.
I still really appreciate the fact that you're not an idiot.
Took you this long to notice, huh?
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use...
Becoming you? What do you mean?
I'm just terrified she's gonna start taking up like her big sis. I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't exactly seem like either of our
I can't have her
strong
ending
suits.
up like her big sister. Dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses
Part
off.
of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you.
I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll
She'll
cool
just
off.
go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, and all around upstanding citizen.
Blue?
You just love her. Family's precious. The last thing you want to do is drive them away, because
You're right.
you might lose them forever.
I can't risk that. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well? They really don't make them like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
Just friends, huh?
But a friend for life. Or at least as long as you don't start annoying me. But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. You wanna hit the road? They're in our hands anyway.
A pleasure to see you again, sir.
And quick. You can trust me.
How does something like this even happen?
Well, some people help me stay in the air. People like,
Hell yeah.
why drink dirty radioactive water when you could have it pure and bottled? Chen Kowalski's Clean Water Market. Straight from the This is Johnny Mercer singing about personality. If you got it, you should appreciate it, because it's not necessarily common. When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor, said all the gentlemen up.
Got it.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it. Hey, someone's out there. There's all of them.
Hey, Slick. Say, you spoken to any of the people around that old theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles. You read any of their little pamphlets? I tell you, they ain't right in the head.
What's with the outfit?
Felt a tad underdressed after our last adventure, what with the bullets flying everywhere and such. Anyway, as I said in my message, I've been unable to get our comm hub running. Honestly, given the state of it, I'm not surprised. Tech like that ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its components have seized up or just degraded over time.
Can't someone else repair it?
I doubt there's anyone in the Commonwealth who'd even know where to start. If we want more out of ASAMs, we need a comm hub that works. But as it is, I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However, fortune has smiled upon us. A friend of mine discovered where we might find a second comm hub, in better condition. As well as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So if you'd care to join me, I want to go check this place out.
How did you discover this place?
I've got an acquaintance. Lives not too far from here. He deals in information. If there's something you want to know, he's the guy you go and see. After explaining our comm hub situation, and supplying him with a few caps, he was able to pull some pre-war records. Records show an address in downtown Boston, where multiple shipments of Robco products have been delivered. Apparently including a comm hub. This might turn out to be a wild ragtag chase, but if there's a chance there's another hub at this place, I think it's worth checking out.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. With luck, we may just find ourselves a working comm hub. Or at the very least, a few ASAM goodies. Here, let me update your Pip-Boy map. There we go. All right, lead on.
I hope you decide to become one of the
Turn
pillars
down
of
the
the
wattage on
community.
that thing?
This seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAM stuff is delivered here. Apparently, they were expecting a comm hub too. Wait. I don't think we're alone here.
What was that? Found them and they do not look friendly. Down.
Are there any more? Scared the crap out of me. Come on, let's check out that Ferals! And that's how it's done. Ugh, that better be the last one. All right. Looks like we're in the Vault-Tec headquarters for the Commonwealth. Well, that's kind of weird. Assuming this is the right place. Why would a Vault-Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault-Tec? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, something like that.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have we heard that name somewhere before?
That sounds familiar.
I can't shake the feeling I'm forgetting something important. It was somewhere recently. We were both there and... Wait, I remember now! The terminal records at the satellite station. We read the same name there. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something? This seems like something we should look into. Maybe this Magnuson had an office here. Let's see if we can find it. Hey, look there. I think we found the office. Ah, good. Got a working terminal. Just give me a second here. Whoa! This is some serious security. Ah, damn it. Can't crack this password. Oh, come on. All right, terminal. You asked for it. Finally, I'm in. Okay, let's see what we can learn. Huh. Well, I'll never. I think I discovered why Vault-Tec was so interested in ASAM equipment. If I'm reading this right, it looks like Vault-Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAM sensors.
What makes you think that?
These terminal entries. There's multiple references to it. Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMs. They must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously. Scratch that. He really didn't take his job seriously. In fact, he was using his position here to embezzle company equipment.
Totally deserved it. Those guys were assholes.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs, and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comm hub here.
Why? What's going on?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Madison guy hijacked the delivery. Had it sent to Olivia instead. What we came here to look for, we've already found.
How do you know?
Madison wrote an entry all about it. It's almost as if he was bragging. Apparently he walked into a shipping depot, bold as you please, and switched the shipping label on the comm hub's crate. Seems like he'd been pilfering equipment from Vault-Tec for months.
Why would he do that?
You mean steal a comm hub? Well, I would ask him. The guy's been dead for over 200 years. So I don't think we're gonna get an answer. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we have. But it does sound like Vault-Tec were working on something similar. Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe it's something we can use? The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there. Although, terminal also said we'd need to take an elevator. And supposedly, we'd need a key card for that. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAM stuff was delivered
Well,
here.
if anyone...
Apparently, they were expecting to find her too. You hear that? I don't think we're alone in here. Keep your wits about you while we look around.
What was that?
Get them all?
Quit, did they?
Are there any more? Scared the crap out of me. Come on, let's check out that terminal over there. Ugh, that better be the last one. All right. Looks like we're in the Vault-Tec headquarters for the Commonwealth. Well, that's kind of weird. Assuming this is the right place. Why would a Vault-Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault-Tec? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, something like that.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have we heard that name somewhere before?
That sounds familiar.
I can't shake the feeling I'm forgetting something important. It was somewhere recently. We were both there and... Wait, I remember now! The terminal records at the satellite station. We read the same name there. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something? This... Hey, look there. I think we found the office. Oh, good. Got a working terminal. Just give me a second here. Whoa! This is some serious security. Oh, damn it. I can't crack this password. Oh, come on. All right, terminal. You asked for it. Finally, I'm in. Okay, let's see what we can learn. Huh. Well, I never. I think I discovered why Vault-Tec was so interested in ASAM. I'm reading this right. It looks like Vault-Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAM sensors.
What makes you think that?
These terminal entries. There's multiple references to it. Seems...
Uh-huh.
Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job. Scratch that.
Totally deserved it. Those guys were assholes.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs, and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comp up here.
Why? What's going on?
Vault-Tec would...
Uh-huh.
What we came here to look for, we've already...
It's okay.
Thanks. Appreciate the count. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we have. Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe it's something we can use? The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they work on projects. I think we should take a peek. The terminal also said we need to take an elevator. Supposedly, we need a key card for that. There's gotta be one there. Let's see if we can find it. Dull moment.
Much better.
All right, we found what we need. Let's go take that elevator.
That's it.
Basement.
Stinks down here.
Come on, not again!
Yeah. Girls. All right, let's look around. There's something down here. Not seeing much. How about you? Hold up. Got some Robco boxes here. God, empty. Not a single sensor or anything. They must have been keeping all the stuff they were working on somewhere. This can't be all there is. We're missing something. Let's keep looking. Hey, nice work. Hidden trapdoor, huh? Now we're talking. Well, after you.
Hey.
Now this is more like it. Let's go take a look-see, shall we? Check this place out. Vault-Tec really were trying to make a rival product. Although it looks like they were trying to skip the whole R&D phase and just reverse engineer everything. In partnership, my ass. What a weird setup. I wonder, what were they trying to do with these ASAM sensors? Don't suppose you've any ideas?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub, it doesn't seem to have stopped Vault-Tec trying to rip off ASAM technology. Question is, what do they come up with? Let's split up and see what we can uncover down here. Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Sweet.
Can't keep you out.
Jake.
Yeah? Found something? Hello. What have we here? Oh, well, how about that? This holotape contains data for the different ASAM variants. You know, plot types. The different things ASAMs can be programmed for. I suspect Vault-Tec planned to copy the software. Let's see. We got residential, agricultural, and industrial. Whoa, hold up a sec. There's more data here. What the? Recreational plot? Commercial? Slick, do you know what you just found?
A holotape?
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMs could build. I don't think Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public. This is one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I can figure out how to transfer new data onto sensors, I'm fairly certain we'll soon have more things to build.
Sounds great.
I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's hidden around this place. Come on, let's keep looking.
Hey.
Shoot.
Uh-huh.
What's all that ruckus about? Would you look at this thing? What were Vault-Tec trying to do here? And what's that noise it's making? Ugh, must be something wrong with it. All right, let's take a closer look here. This machine's picking up some kind of radio signal. Seems like it's trying to connect to something nearby. Hey, do me a favor. Go to that table with the ASAMs in the other room. All right, there should be a switch there. Flip it off and cut the power to the sensors. Huh. All right, come on back. Yep, that confirms what I thought, all right.
Okay. Care to
The
elaborate?
signals this machine was picking up, they were coming from those ASAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Exactly. When you shut off the power to the ASAMs, we shut off the signal. Simple deduction. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
Here.
What you got there? Technical documents, huh? You already had these? Not that I'm complaining, but is there anything you come across that you don't pick up? Well, I'll be. According to these documents, this machine is Vault-Tec's attempt to duplicate a it's not exactly a good attempt, but still. I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. I guess after Magnuson stole the hub, Vault-Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
I'm listening.
We came here looking for another comm hub, because the one we've got so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic. But between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. As excited as I am to get out of here and start repairing our hub, I think there's still more to find here. Take another look around. Let me know if you discover anything.
What's that for?
Huh? What you messing with there? Well, I'll be. Looks like Vault-Tec had themselves a ASAM printer. But I think its printing days are long behind. They must have needed a steady supply of sensors to experiment with. Guess they got tired of buying them from Robco. Say, if this thing could construct a whole sensor, then let me check something. Woohoo! Jackpot! You know a machine can't make something if it don't got the schematics for it.
Obviously.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAMs? I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this. I'm sure Vault-Tec won't mind. And there we are. We may have to adapt and substitute a few parts, but now we'd be able to build as many sensors as we want. No more scavenging for them. This is a real game changer. Fine, Slick. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but damn, I didn't expect us to do this well.
What can I say? Some people have just got it.
Hard to be humble when you're the best. All right, I need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! I completely forgot! I meant to go meet up with someone. And I doubt they'll take kindly me blowing them off.
Who is they?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. Said he needed to talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
Sure, why not? It's not like I have anything better to do.
I know I'm being a pain in the britches, but I really do appreciate this. The fella you need to visit lives up in Diamond City. He's an information broker. Calls himself the Ron. Chances are he wants to sell us some info. And given his past track record, it's probably something useful. So here, take these caps. Pay him and find out what he has to say. Most hours of the day, you'll find him in his office, towards the back of the city. All right, time for me to get this stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics. Once you've wrapped up everything with the Ron, head on back and let me know how it went. Oh, actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here, that's a copy of the ASAM schematics. With that, you can now build your own sensors. As long as you got the parts.
Thank you.
I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the Ron waiting for too long. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck out there.
Free for the taking.
No way I could pick this. Heads up.
What you got for me? Sure, take a peek.
Heads up.
Point the way. Looking for something specific?
Look alive. Look alive.
You say the word. It's big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
We sell everything. Stim packs,
Sure. Let's see what you have.
anything and everything.
What can I do? I need to take care of something. Real quick.
Was useless. Why are we wasting so... Hey! Where do you think you're going? Now you better answer if you want to keep those teeth.
Get out of my way.
Or what?
Will you just leave them alone? We're not meant to start trouble with the locals.
Yeah? Well, how do we know this ain't the man we're looking for?
He doesn't even match the description. Now come on, let's get going. We got work to do.
God, you son of... You got lucky this time, Wastelander. I better not see your face again.
Hey, all right! Another new client. Don't be shy now. No need to stay in the waiting room. Sit your hips up now. Okay. How about some pie? Drinks and pie? Oh, come on! Don't keep a cat hanging. Take a seat. Oh, yeah! I like that look. The kind that says, don't start trouble with me unless you're cruising for a bruising. I can tell you're a guy with his head on straight. The smart, sophisticated type who really understands the way of things.
Who the heck are you?
Whoa, slow your roll. Are you telling me you don't know who I am? You have the distinct pleasure of talking to the coolest cat in the Commonwealth. Everyone calls me the Ron. And you can too.
I need to ask you something.
Ask away. Although I can't chat for too long, I'm expecting, say... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the feeling you were sent here by Jake.
What do you know about him?
I'm sorry. I don't share information on clients or friends.
That's why I'm here.
When you're right, baby! And 9 times out of 10, the Ron is usually right. Gotta say, I'm surprised to see Jake partner up with someone. Always struck me as the lone wolf kind of guy, you know? But any friend of Jake's is a friend of the Ron's. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. The reason I asked Jake back here was so I could share some information. But since you're his partner, I can tell you the info instead. For a price. After all, I'm running a business here.
You've got my attention. Let's hear it.
As Jake tells it, you and he are building up settlements together. Now that's cool and all, but he's off the gas for a second. Have you stopped to think about the people joining those settlements? After all, it's the people that make a town. And surely you want the best and brightest, right?
Of course.
But you can't always tell who's hip just by looking. Or can you? You ever heard of a vigor tester? It's a kind of science machine, cooked up by pre-war nerds. It can measure a person's attributes. Use it to scan someone, and it can tell if they're as strong as a deathclaw, or as weak as a kitten. Smart as an AI, or as dumb as a mutant. Pretty useful device, especially for some cool cat wanting to find the cream of the crop. Just so happens, the Ron knows where to find one of these vigor testers. And I'm willing to tell you where it
Your
is.
capacity for intrigue never ceases to impress.
Piper, please. The Ron's busy with a client. However, there is a small matter of payment for this information. 300 caps. Sound fair?
You're a businessman, right? You can do better.
Sorry, but the price stands at 300 caps.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. First things first, take this folder. That's all the info the Ron could dig up on the... Vigor test. Now, according to the Ron's records, last known location of the tester was Vault 81. But dig this! That vault's still active. Still has residents inside. So, common courtesy says, you not if you can get inside, ask someone in charge about the tester. If it's still there, chances are they'd know. On a side note, if you're looking for able settlers, I got a few leads you might be interested in. Here, this info's on the house.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Ask, and you shall receive. Oh yeah! Since it appears Jake is busy, I suggest pursuing the Vigor tester yourself. If you don't know where Vault 81 is, it's near the old Chestnut Hillock Reservoir. Just look for all the water. You can't miss it.
Thanks for your help.
You are more than... And remember, if you got information to buy or information to sell, then you come see the coolest cat in the Commonwealth. The Ron! You know, you're my favorite client.
If anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Swatter, the game changer!
I ain't telling you how to pick your friends. The pipe is kind of...
Myrna.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
I'll take a look, sure.
A bit of everything. Diamond City Surplus, everything
Hey,
you
Arturo.
need.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you stay in cover and out of sight. But you might want a secondary weapon for flexibility.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Something for everyone.
Might be better than going to sleep every night wondering if I'm gonna be there when I wake up. Not yet.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
If you wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it. I wonder what the institutes are looking for in a place like this.
Huh?
Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you've got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Hi.
I think Brannigan wanted to talk to you. Excuse me, you there. Might I trouble you for a moment of your time?
Is something
You
wrong?
could say that. My venture into this Commonwealth has been a rather rocky road as of yet. Need a hand smoothing out the path. You see now, me and my caravan moseyed on into the area a few days back now. Come up from Virginia, and the wreckage of the late Great Virginia Caravan Company. But the death of my hard work, hopes, and the very foundation of myself as a man is neither here nor there. Right now, there's other things to worry about. Unfortunate to say, but most of my people didn't make it down the road. Bobby over here is the only one besides myself yet unmaimed. No, at least two of my folks made it into the local area, but we got separated before Concord. If you could find them for me, I'd be mighty grateful.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Well, I thank you kindly. Not a lot of folks willing to help others out in these times. I won't forget this. There's two of them. The first one got grabbed by a group of raiders near some big stone fortress we passed. You'll probably need to crack a few heads to get him back. The second one got lost somewhere between the castle and Diamond City. Area is overrun with undesirables. If you can find them alive, then just tell them to meet me here in Concord. If you find them dead, I'd like you to bring me something back. Something I might be able to send their family later down the road.
All right.
I can't thank you enough, stranger. And I won't forget this.
Now.
Won't be able to pick this.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Sure. Let's take a look.
A little bit of everything.
I'm through.
Need a new... Back for more?
I'll take a look, sure.
Take a look.
thank you so much. Holy shit, there's so much blood. Oh. If you don't mind, who are you?
I'm here to help you.
Cool. I guess Brannigan sent you. Holy shit. Brannigan. I gotta get to Concord. I'll see you later, I guess. Hey! Disappearing!
Come to that, Blue. We're not alone here.
Give up now! I'll make it quick!
I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Oh, that sucked. I do sometimes miss the open road. Well, how's the wasteland treating you, Wanderer? What was that all about?
Hey there.
Well, hey there. Well, see, Craig made it out of his little situation okay enough. The scars are mental, at least. Any word on Pat?
I did. I'm sorry, but he's dead.
Well, I'm real sorry to hear that. He was a good kid. Deserved better. Here's your some compensation for your efforts. Well, now that that's sorted, I'm going to get myself set up here. If you want to come back in a day or so, I may have some work for you. Yes?
Yeah?